Harish Varma. I cleared Union Public Service Commission Civil Service exam in 2012 and I belong to Indian Defence Estate Service. For the last 7 years, I have worked with government under various capacities and it has been a fruitful journey so far. Today, I would like to speak to the young students to motivate and impress upon the importance of having a dream and a fixed goal during their young age itself. While studying in the school, apart from the syllabus which are required to be studied for the school exams, it's always an added advantage for a student if he or she has a clear mind about what she is going to do in the future, what is her interest area. This will help him or her to sail smoothly in the life. And in this context, I would like to say few things which may be of help for the young students who wanted to prepare for civil services and who has interest in getting into civil services and government job. Civil services, as you know, is one of the most reputed exams in our country, which is conducted by UPSC. The selection process is completely through merit. Another reason why the young students are attracted towards this exam. It's completely through merit and there is no scope for any recommendations, influences whatsoever. And in this exam, most of the syllabus are pertaining to your school education itself. That is why it's very important to have some clear mind, and if you are interested in civil service, it's always good to start a parallel preparation in school. It is not to say that you have to stress yourself about unwanted things while studying in the school. You don't need to stress yourself. You should just inculcate some habits while in school. Like for example, reading newspapers. Newspapers are a very important part in civil service preparation. Some of the very important questions comes directly from the newspapers. Though newspaper is of current affairs, which only which only has incidents pertaining to that time, it's always good to inculcate that habit from the beginning itself. So, for school students who are interested in civil service, IAS, it is always good to start this habit of reading newspapers. Slowly, step by step. You don't need to read the entire newspaper. You can start reading slowly, step by step. First of all, you can start reading the pages which interest you, like sports or other things. As you grow up, you can start reading other parts of the newspaper also in a very serious way. Once you inculcate that habit, it will become very handy for you while preparing for civil service. You may not appreciate this habit while studying in school, because even I have passed through that stage. But trust me, when you start preparing for civil service, you will thank me, because this habit will go a long way in ensuring your success in the civil service exams. Apart from newspapers, there is another thing which is very important for civil service preparation, which is related to school education. That is your books, subject books. In civil service syllabus, mainly in prelims and to some extent in mains also, the NCERT books play a very major role. And the NCERT books are what you will be reading in your schools, CBSE schools and other, most of the schools. So I would urge you to read it in a very serious way at the beginning itself. Apart from all the fun you have in school, you should also spend some time to seriously understand the concepts behind the subjects. If it is science, if it is geography, if it is history, if it is economics, once you reach the stage of your 10th plus 1 plus 2, you take some time to understand the concepts, because in civil service it's all about understanding the concept and interpreting it based on the questions that has been asked. There is no scope for memorizing or mugging up the things. It's not going to work even a bit. So once you start having this habit of understanding the concepts and understanding the things at your school life itself, it becomes very easy for you during your civil service preparation to easily answer the questions, because in civil service the questions are asked in an interpretive manner. Those are not direct questions. They will ask questions, what is your view and how you will deal with these things and how this concept is going to affect the real life incidents. So for that, unless you have a proper understanding and perspective of the concept and the problem, you will not be able to give the good answer. And unless you give the good answer, it's very difficult to succeed the civil service exam. So these two habits you should consciously try to inculcate during your school life, that is newspaper reading and NCERT books, understanding the concepts in the NCERT books. Newspaper, you can choose some English newspaper preferably, anything of your choice, but be committed to it on a regular basis. And for people who don't know what to choose in their life and why civil service is one of the best choices, I have to say few points. Some of the advantages of civil services is, first thing is, it's a government job which ensures you job security. In this modern era, job security is no more a fancy term. I can understand that, but if you can see this in the backdrop of the recent crisis, where many people are in the verge of losing jobs in private sector, job security seems to be very important even today. That is why even the people who are working in government sector are still relaxed and not worried about their future. That mindset is very important to lead a pleasant life. So whoever prefers job security, yes, civil service should be the foremost priority for them. Apart from job security aspect, there are other perks like power. Each and every job in civil services, in every hierarchy, there is certain power given to that post, using which you can do lot of things to the public and otherwise. That power usually you won't get in private sector or in any other field for that matter. And third part is independence. Though you are restricted by laws, even that laws allow you certain amount of independence to use your discretion to do certain works the way you want, which again in private sector it's very less. And one of the most important things for me is the diversity of the job, which is unparalleled anywhere. In civil service, you have the diversity of job. You can work in various sectors, which will help you to gain knowledge in various sectors, and overall the personality development in civil service is quite massive. So this diversity of job will ensure that you don't get bored with your career, and there won't be monotonous journey in your working career. So these are some of the aspects which will attract you towards civil service, and I completely recommend you that you can consider this option of civil service if you are interested in all these aspects. So I wish all of you a good luck, and you can take these tips and try to inculcate these habits and try to have a clear idea and a dream when you are young itself, so that your life becomes very easy at your later stage. All the best.